Next week, the city of Orlando will take a major step toward the construction of a permanent Pulse Memorial.
Crews on Monday will start to carefully remove more than a dozen artifacts from inside the nightclub. West 2's Justin Shecker joins us live outside of Pulse this afternoon. And Justin, you have more now on the city's plans and what they're going to do with those artifacts.
Well, Nancy, city leaders say they haven't finalized whether these artifacts will be part of the permanent Pulse Memorial, but they do plan to preserve them during the ongoing design, demolition, and construction phases.
The whole process of grief goes on and on. Grief does not end, does not stop.
In the aftermath of the mass shooting at Pulse, retired NYPD Sergeant and social worker Nancy Rosado provided services for survivors and victims' families.
A lot of memories were formed there, a lot of relationships were formed there. It's very deep and meaningful, and how it all ended up, although hurtful, deserves its place in history.
She served on the 18-person Pulse Memorial Advisory Committee set up by the City of Orlando in June 2024 to come up with the conceptual design.
And every time, like right now, removing artifacts, someone's going to hurt, someone's going to get misty-eyed, someone's going to have maybe a complaint or maybe be happy about.
Some of the artifacts the city plans to remove and preserve from inside the nightclub are 2 chandeliers, a cash register, the bar top, and the primary section of the breach wall.
This is another step in a process that has taken so long, nearly 10 years since this horrific tragedy.
Democratic State Senator Carlos Guillermo Smith and the Orange County delegation helped secure $400,000 in state funding for the $12 million project.
It will be a place of peace that the survivors and impacted families will be able to have to pay respect to their loved ones.
Renderings from the advisory committee show a reflection pond over what will have been the dance floor. And Rosado says she's pleased the recommended design includes flags from the Hispanic victims' countries of origin.
The acknowledgement and the recognition of the Hispanic communities having been impacted the way it was. It wasn't just an LGBTQ thing.
And after the more than 24 artifacts are removed from inside, the city says this iconic Pulse sign will be taken down. Demolition of the nightclub building is scheduled for March or April, and the goal is for the construction of the permanent memorial to be complete by late 2027. And Nancy, back in June, both you and anchor Stuart Moore got to go inside around the same time that survivors and victims' families went on their private tours. What do you remember most from your visit?
Yeah, Justin, you and I were speaking about this today on the phone and decided to share a little bit about it here. And it really, I think what I remember most about the visit is just how many items are still there and how much the nightclub looks just as it did that night almost 10 years ago, which is hard to believe. And one of the things that really struck me was the beauty of those chandeliers that are on the list.
They were always talked about.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And they're pristine and they're still intact. And I just, we'll see, right? We'll see what makes it to the permanent memorial, but we certainly hope that some of those items from the original club will be a part of it.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting how the club is almost a bit of a time capsule in a sense.
Yeah, and posters on the walls. It was, it was surreal to be in there.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Justin, and of course, thank you, Nancy.